Hello everyone. Today we will see how we can use match and index function in Microsoft Excel. So let's start. This is our data on which we will apply our index and match. What is index and match? This is also another method of finding any data based on another data which is arranged vertically. That means if we select country here, then this how much revenue is generating by this country. That is based on this data. We want another data which is shown vertically. This is actually uh, in previous tutorial we have seen VLOOKUP, how we can use VLOOKUP, and there we have seen that how we can find any data based on another data which is shown vertically. So what is the difference in VLOOKUP and match and index? The difference is VLOOKUP works from left to right and index match works right to left. See, we want revenue based on country. So country, I'm giving a country's name here. I'm copying it and I'm pasting it right here. Okay. So based on country, I want revenue. So to do that, we first of all we have to know the row number. Okay. So to get the row number, that is in which row this country is situated. So we have to get this through match function. So we are giving the match, then see the breakdown. This bold means now I have to work with lookup value. I have to give the lookup value, and all the things before this, that is match and bracket, I have already given, and all this unbolded portion I have to give. And currently I have to go. I am going with this situation, so I have to give lookup value. This bold, I'm giving lookup value, comma, then it goes here, lookup array. So lookup array means where I should find this value. This is our lookup array. Lookup array. So I am selecting this whole range. Okay. Then comma, then I can see three options here. One less than, zero exact match, one greater, minus one greater than. I am selecting exact match by double clicking on it. Okay, it's done. Now closing bracket, enter. We can see India is situated in row number 2. So this is row number 1 and this is row number 2. Okay, if we select Bangladesh or China, but we are copying it. Okay, and pasting right here, the row number is automatically adjusted. So match function, we have to use match function to identify the row number. Then with the help of index function, we'll have the revenue, which is where all the data is arranged vertically. Okay, start with equal sign, index, double clicking on it, then array. Array means total data. Okay, comma, then row number. This is our row number. Okay, so I am selecting this cell, comma, then column number. Column number means we want revenue. So what is the column number of revenue? If this is our entire data set, revenue is column number 1. Okay, so I'm typing 1, then closing bracket, enter. See, China has a revenue of 15,000. Okay, if we select Bhutan, if we copy and paste it right here, Bhutan has a revenue of 20,000. The revenue is automatically adjusted here. So we will find the revenue here again. But what is the difference? Here we included our match function, and here we included index function. And in this cell, we will include both of these formula in just one cell. We will make these two formula into one formula. Okay. So how to do that? Before I am typing the formula, just try to understand this one. That's index function. In index function we have written that we have typed index first, then we have selected the data range, that is total table range. Okay, then in u21, that is u21, we have seen the row number. Okay, and how we generated the row number? Through our match formula. Okay, so in this cell we will type the same thing, but instead of U21, that is selecting this one, we will type match formula here, the same formula which we written here. So this is the difference. That is, we are including the two formula into one formula. Okay, so I'm showing it is equal to index, then array. I'm selecting the whole array, comma, then row number. So to identify the row number, I used match formula here. So I'm starting with match, double clicking on it. You can see after match, it is giving me clue that I have to give the lookup value now. So this is my lookup value, comma, lookup array. So this is our lookup array because Bhutan is situated here. This is my lookup array, and comma, I want an exact match. So I'm double clicking on exact match. Then I am giving closing bracket, so our match is done. Then I have to give a comma because I have included the match function here, and after match function I should give a comma. I'm giving a comma. Then I have to give the column name of revenue because I want revenue. I have to give the column name of revenue. So in this entire data set, revenue is in column number 1. So I'm giving 1, then closing bracket, bingo. So we can see if we this is these two revenues are identical, same. If we select copy Afghanistan, copy and paste it right here, the revenues will be automatically adjusted. So instead of copying the country name every time, I'm creating a list here with all these values. How I can do that? Selecting this cell from data validation. From settings, I am going to list, and then I have to show the data source uh, here from India to Afghanistan. I'm not selecting country because I have to only give the options. Okay, so India to Afghanistan. I have shown the data, enter. So the data path is here. Okay, so now I can see that in this cell, when I click on this cell, a drop down menu will appear, and when I click this menu, all the options will be available. So now if you select any country, okay, then the corresponding data for row number, revenue will be automatically adjusted. So this is how index match function works. That means when you based on a particular data, you want another data which is located from right to left, and the data you want is presented vertically. In that case, you should use index match function. So that's all for today, and thank you very much.